Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody, guys. Today we'll take a look at the Canadian dollar. As we have discussed yesterday, some currencies are forming right now interesting setups, or at least some important details appearing on some currencies. Yesterday we have talked on the Japanese yen, but today, as you can see, just brief back analysis on the Japanese yen. So today, guys, take a look what has happened. Market has exceeded our engulfing and again confirmed the double repo buy. That's why since our setup has been confirmed on closing below the 3x3, so double repo right now is still in game, and here we should avoid any short positions by far and wait for the retracement up will happen. Very probable that retracement could really reach this area. This is approximately what we have discussed. So that's why again you could see why we every time warn you on the dangerous trading right now in both directions. So first direction down is a bit early to take the short position because market right now oversold, and we need to get proper entry point to get a nice entry opportunity. That's why we did not call you to take the shorts. At the same time, trading on the long side, as you can see, it's also a bit dangerous. So it's some sort of action, if you will get it, against you. For example, if you have taken position based on the double repo that has been confirmed here, and the next day you'll see this action, what you will feel when the overall sentiment stands bearish on the Japanese yen currency pair. So it's a bit very nervous trading will be. That's why you could try to trade it double repo pattern and trade on this retracement, but again, as I said, our major object is to get good entry point to take in the short position. Now let's back to the Canadian dollar. In the Canadian dollar, some interesting moments appearing gradually. So first of all, you could see that our weekly, this is weekly chart, guys, our weekly target has been completed. So this bearish engulfing pattern has reached destination point, this minimum target. And this target stands at a combination of very strong support area. This is confidence support on the weekly chart, 135.40, 136.30 area, and is accompanied by the daily oversold. But the most interesting stuff that we'll see is how market behaves here. You can see that despite of the strong support area, market is trying to break through it. So just for forex market, it's quite rare setup, quite rare situation. So take a look how market responds usually on the oversold. So forex market is the financial one, and financial markets feel really uncomfortable to staying beyond the overbought and oversold areas for a long time. This usually compares to commodities that could stand an overbought oversold for a considerable period of time. Financial markets try to exit this condition as soon as possible. But here we see that market not just stand below the oversold, but it's stubbornly, with the condition of the oversold, it's breaking the confidence support. So this is just outstanding action that shows how Canadian dollar is strong, but currency pair is weak right now, so, and it's trying to break. So it means that we could stand at the edge of really big changes in the Canadian dollar. We know the Canadian dollar is a crude oil currency, and on a crude oil I will show you a very interesting moment. This is Brent chart, Brent crude oil. I will show you. Don't pay attention to these butterflies. This is just my initial thoughts. Here we will talk on interesting moment. Probably should I should show you a bit different butterfly. Just my old chart when I thought on possible. Sorry, it's right here. but delete it. Simpler later, because this is not the pattern that I would like to talk about anyway. Yes, this could be butterfly here, but guys, most important thing is with this candle, because if you will take a look carefully at this moment, you will see that that was the wash and rinse of this tab. And when this wash and rinse has appeared, I thought, well, it's probably market right now should turn bearish, because you can see that market grabbed the tabs that have been placed above this area, shown wash and rinse of this tab, and return right back down. I think yes, market really could drop here, but take a look what has happened on the 3 following sessions. Instead of the dropping, market stubbornly, gradually moving forward, forward, and forward, hold below this tab, and challenging the previous tab and trying to complete this some kind of showing the real breakout and complete this kind of the ABCD pattern to the upside. Also, this could become the butterfly, as we have just suggested. So based on this stubbornly bullish behavior on the crude oil, we come to conclusion on the Canadian dollar that this drop in trying to break out of this confluence is not just occasional action. At the same time, guys, some retracement really could possible here, and if you'll take a look at the daily chart, you'll see that our butterfly that we have discussed has been completed. So market has reached the 1618 extension of this butterfly. Right now it accompanied not quite at the result on the daily, but also this is weekly pivot support one. And logically, if the butterfly should work, it should trigger some at least minor bounce up, the 3-8 retracement maybe. So something of the maybe harmonic swing, some harmonic swing maybe will be formed. Let's just show. This one will be maybe a bit too strong. It's not just 3-8, but that one looks like maybe the particular will be the 3-8 retracement. Right, so probably this is approximately the 3-8 retracement returning back to the weekly pivot point. At the same time, guys, we do not expect significant bounce because market, this butterfly is very weak. So you can see that this right to the 127 was fast acceleration here. To the 1618 again fast acceleration. Right from the 127 market dropped directly to the 1618. It's very fast action. So I think that maximum that we could get from this butterfly will be the minor 3-8 retracement here. Or butterfly even could fail, because such sort of accelerations right to the targets of the butterfly seems that the reversal feature of the butterfly hardly will appear. So we know that butterfly is a reversal pattern, but minimum target of the butterfly is the just 3-8 retracement on the whole swing of the butterfly. And in this case, you could say that butterfly hasn't failed, it has worked, but it just hasn't triggered a retracement. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, guys, here's the patterns and levels that we see. You can see that the 3-8 retracement from the whole butterfly action stands precisely at 36.26 and is accompanied by the weekly pivot point. Also in this area will be the confluence 36.25, 36.77 is a confluence, and this is also previous lows. So market easily could retrace, for example, this area. On the higher, slightly higher stands the 618 and combination also of the different pivots. So gold line is the monthly pivot point and red line is the weekly pivot resistance one. So most probable is that market will show retracement right to this area, because this is just stronger area. Maybe it will pierce it slightly to touch the monthly pivot point of the March. Sometimes it happens. But taking in consideration action that we see, currently it's difficult to count on any further action to the upside. At the same time, guys, we just warn you that market stands at the strong support and complete reversal pattern. That's why maybe currently it's not a good idea to take the short position. So wait for the bounce. And the first area where that bounce could reach is somewhere around 36.50. So that's area where we could watch for possible, where we could think later on a possible taking of the short.